All right, give me just a couple of minutes and I'm going to show you something, well, something a little uncomfortable, but incredibly useful about your trading. Let's get right to it. Your performance problem? It isn't the market, it's your operating system. And I'm going to show you exactly how to build a new one in just 12 weeks.
Okay, think about your professional life for a second. You have structure, right? You run companies, you manage portfolios, you lead teams. You use systems, SOPs, dashboards. Everything is built on clear, methodical rules. But then there's your trading. Be honest. It's probably a lot of random chart checks between meetings, right? Changing your position size just because you feel like it. Second-guessing every single exit you make. It's just chaos.
And let's be real, if you ran your actual business like that, with that total lack of process, it would collapse. It would be out of business in a month. And yet your own hard-earned capital lives in that exact chaos day in and day out.
So what's really going on here? What's the real source of the pain? Because I'm betting it's not just the P&L on your screen. That's just a symptom, right? It's a sign of a much deeper problem.
The real pain? It's inconsistency. Your rules are inconsistent. The time you commit is inconsistent. And maybe the most damaging thing of all, your trust in your own decisions is inconsistent. And believe me, that kind of inconsistency will compound your losses way faster than any market drawdown ever could. So let's just be crystal clear about this. The problem isn't the market. It's not some magic indicator you haven't found yet, and it's definitely not a lack of information. The problem is your personal operating system.
And that is where STOA comes in. STOA stands for Structured Trading Operating Architecture. Look, just think of it as an institutional grade system, but one that's actually built for the real world, something you can run in less than 90 minutes a day.
And listen, this isn't based on hype or a bunch of flashy adjectives. It's built on hard evidence. You can verify everything. We're talking timestamp calls, actual exchange P&L, third-party certifications. The goal here is education, to make you self-sufficient, not to just sell you signals that keep you dependent.
And here's the thing. I think you probably already know this deep down. You don't need more information. You're probably drowning in it. What you need is a repeatable decision engine. You know, founders don't win by just guessing and hoping. They win by installing systems. Systems that produce reliable outputs time and time again.
See, successful trading isn't really about predicting the future. It's about having a structured response when you're faced with uncertainty. So here's the workflow. First, we shape our bias using real data, sentiment, and liquidity. Then, we refine our timing to get a precise entry. After that, we lock in the execution. And this is the most important part, all of it happens inside hard risk guardrails, so emotion stays completely out of the room.
So how do we actually build this thing? Well, it's a very structured 12-week process. We start with your personal trading charter and get the foundations right. From there, we build out your bias system, then your execution system, we install the risk protocols, and we finish up with live testing and certification.
Look, I get it. You're already busy. You're running a business, leading a team. You just don't have another decade to go out and test every single indicator and strategy under the sun. I've already put in those 10,000 hours. I've done the exploration. Your job is just the execution. You get the distilled, proven version without all the wasted time and expensive detours. Let me give you a really concrete example of what that efficiency actually looks like in practice.
So a core part of this whole system is an 11-minute pre-market checklist. You actually build this yourself in weeks 3 and 4. And that's it. 11 minutes. That's all it takes to make one single, clear, data-driven decision for the entire day. And the result? You get way less screen time and a much, much sharper signal.
Then, a few weeks later, we install your guardrails. This means a max daily loss limit, a weekly drawdown limit, personal circuit breakers. And I want to be super clear here. These are not suggestions. This is enforcement. They are designed specifically to protect you from, yourself.
And the results? They're public. We called the major Bitcoin top months in advance. We shorted the correction that followed. And we rebuilt our positions near the lows. All of it is timestamped. All of it is completely auditable. You can go look it up.
What this process really delivers for people is clarity. I mean, just listen to Basti, one of our recent grads. He said, everything finally clicked. It was simple, clear, and logical. That's the goal right there.
Or take Yosef. He said, I had all the pieces. We just turned them into a real, coherent system.
And that's the key. This isn't about making you dependent on me or anyone else. It's about helping you build your own engine with precision.
So just imagine this for a second. Imagine you're a new reality. You manage your capital with the exact same rigor you manage your company. One market, one playbook. You spend 11 minutes in the morning to set your bias. You have a defined window for execution. You do a simple post-trade review on the train home, and that's it. No more late-night chart scrolling, no more overthinking every little move.
You see, this isn't just some hobby upgrade. This is operational hygiene for your capital. It's every bit as necessary as the board decks you prepare or your company's monthly financials.
Now, to make sure we can provide this level of depth and actually guarantee implementation, we only work with 5 people per quarter. That's it. This has to be intensive, hands-on work to be effective.
And the deliverable is really simple. In 12 weeks, you walk away with a fully documented version 1.0 trading system that you can run completely by yourself. We guarantee the standard with a full refund, and that first week is fit-or-free just to make absolutely sure this is the right path for you.
So, if you're done trading like an amateur with capital that really deserves professional handling, here's the path forward. It's 3 simple steps. First, you apply. That leads to a quick 15-minute fit call. And from there, we'll do a 45-minute strategy session to map out your specific plan.
And hey, if you're not quite ready to apply, that's totally fine. You can actually start right now. Download the free 11-minute bias guide and just test it for yourself tomorrow. I promise you will feel the shift in clarity almost instantly.
So the only question left is, isn't it time to finally give your capital the professional-grade operating system it truly deserves? All the links for everything I mentioned are right below.